Alright farmers, it's Tuesday the 4th of July and we're back with some mods. So first up is Decorative Pack. This is by Flint Town Modding, 1.45 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in the construction menu and under decorations and others. So we'll scroll along to find them. There you are, there's the first one. Is going to be your National State Forest, 50 to buy. We then got a trail parking sign. There, right, fair enough. We then got a trailhead sign. We've also got a parking space block. And then we've got a parking space blocker, which is basically a speed hump. And no, it's not a speed hump, is it? It's that bit of the edge. So it's sort of, you know, you bump your front wheels up against it. And then obviously that's a pole. Yeah, I mean, if you want to signpost your map or even your farm, I mean, even your forest, to be fair, National State Forest, yeah, these are doing nicely. Right, next up is Wooden Machine Shed. This is by Zuta Modelling, SZTEF Team and Vertuzek. 7.95 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. 25 grand to place down. And as the name would suggest, it's a wooden shed. I mean, it's even got a wooden floor, to be fair. Oh, fair enough. You know, nice and open. So you can be able to come in from the side, down the ends if you wanted to. I mean, that's quite wide as well. So I reckon if you've got like a harvester with a header still attached to it, yeah, you should be able to get it underneath. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. And next up is Barn with Cowshed. This is by Mr. Grucher, 47.71 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and, as you can imagine, under animals and cows. 75 grand to place down. Now, this is ace because you've got a bit of a barn and then a cowshed, as the name would suggest. So go to the barn itself. Now, all around here, you've got these little hatch marking areas that denote something to do. Turn the light on there, on that one. You've got these doors that open up. Drive-through option on both sides. Obviously, you've got lights inside as well. It's your main barn, although there is a bit up there, actually. All right, fair enough. Now, we'll come to the actual cow barn bit itself. So you've got your animal dialogue box just there. It's going to hold 60 cows. Now, you've got your manure heap here. You've got a slurry tank taken out point there. You've got another light switch here, but you've got this. This is awesome. Now, I will say, I've put straw in and food and I've run it for 2 months and no manure has been produced. Just saying. Alright, fair enough. I'll open up that door like that. So in here is where your feed and your straw go in. Fair enough. Now, the thing about this is that. So obviously your manure is supposed to congregate in that bit. And then it gets all pushed out. Oh, that's ace. We'll come back to that in a minute. Now, obviously, you've got a light switch just there for you as well for inside. Now, open up that door like that. And you've got your milk taken out point just there. All right, fair enough. So, on to the thing in question. Oh, also, whilst we're down here, this opens. God, stinks. Now, put it back on. Oh, that's minging. Dear, oh dear. Now, for the animation on this whole shenanigan to work, you do need to have the door open. So we'll open the door like that. And then you come inside to this hatch marking area. You come up to it there like that. And to give you the option there, push manure out, B. And it sends the fork on its way. I mean, there is no manure in the trough at the minute, mind you, which is a bit strange since I've run it for 2 months. But, alright, fair enough. So that's going to come out. Also, whilst that's going, you can't turn it off. You've got to wait for it to finish its cycle. And you also can't shut the door either. So just bear that in mind. And you can't start it off when the door's closed. Takes a bit of time, mind you, but still comes all the way out, pushes all the manure into the heap. Which is a bit strange since we've not produced any manure, even though we've got all the ingredients in there. Alright, maybe it needs an update, but that is awesome. Come on, when you're ready. That's it. It's just going to push it all out like that. If there was any there. And then it'll get to the top and it'll stop. That is brilliant. Brilliant. Pushing it out with a fork. Yeah, I'm not quite sure when manure has been made, mind you. But alright, fair enough. So once it gets to the top there, it will stop. There you are. And then you come back in. Go up to the same button section. Retract the lift arm. And then it will go back all the way to the starting point. You can shut the doors. Fair enough. Oh, I like that though. That's something a little different. Yeah, very nice. Right, we're sticking with cows for the next one. So this is the 120 by 400 BTO freestall monoslope. That's a bit of a name, I must admit. So this is by Legacy Ag Lack, 15.66 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find it in the construction menu and under animals and cows. Now, it's going to cost you 139 grand. And it is rather large, because that's me zoomed all the way out. I mean, it's huge. Dear, oh dear. We'll place it down if you've got enough space. Now, this side is going to be your loading in point. Then we'll come all the way around this end. It does look great, though. I mean, the work that's gone into that. All the different posts for the framework underneath. It's ace. Loading in point, taking out point even for your slurry just there. Taking out point for your milk. Now, get to the animal dialogue box, because this is brilliant. 1,000 cows go into that. Oh, that is ace. Absolutely brilliant. Now, this side obviously is where you're going to be putting your TMR. Look at the cows, what are they doing? And that's where your manure heap is. That's ace. Obviously, you come through these gates, you can open them up, no problem. You obviously have to go in and scoop it all out once the cows have gotten off the manure heap. I mean, what's going on with that? That's just random, but brilliant at the same time. Now, there is one thing about the TMR going in, or any food that you're using. It does need to go into these troughs. Now, at the other end, I've got a big trailer with a load of TMR in, and it wouldn't work because it needs to have the ability to tip into there. So like an animal feeder, mixing wagon, yeah, that'll work, no problem. If you've got a trailer that tips side left or tips side right, like these two over here, obviously that trailer tips side left and right, no problem. Obviously that's the mixer wagon on the back. So if you've got anything like that, no problem. It'll load the stuff straight in as you normally would expect. Now, if you've got something that empties out the back, yeah, that's not going to work. But that being said, I mean, look at that cow. It's just sat there in a pile of manure. Oh dear, that is ace. Right, next up is Lizard Front Loader Spike. This is by Landyman Modding, 2.09 megabyte on the download. As you can imagine, you're going to find it under Front Loader Tools. Now, it's going to cost you 1,500 to buy. You then got the option of having decals that are used or new. Fair enough, that's your only options. Yeah, and if you need some bales moving around, this will sort you out nicely. So next up is the Lizard 24-foot bale trailer. This is by Fast Farming, 5.67 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, it's going to be under bale loaders. Now, it's going to cost you 15,200 to buy. It's not an auto loader, so you will have to stack it yourself. Although you have got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Come down to design, standard, front bale rack, back bale rack, both, or standard. Main colour is obviously going to do your main colour. Now, we're going to have to put these back on, actually. There we are. Because the rim colour... Oh, I thought it did the racks, actually. They stay the same. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, if you want a bale loader for you, and you want to do it yourself, this will sort you out nicely. And the last mod for the day is the Steyr Multi-Series. This is by Melody98, 26.82 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under small tractors. So it starts off with a 99 horsepower engine, 24 mile an hour top speed, 70.5 grand to buy. You can then change the engine output to 114 or 99. So you go for whichever one you want. Then you've got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Come down to beacons. So we've got no, 1, 2, or nothing. Yeah, go for 2, why not? You then got extensions. These are around the back like that. So none, design 1, sidecars, or none. So you can turn it basically into a foresting tractor. Why not? Fair enough. Then we'll come down to attachers. So we've got front weight, 3-point, or front weight. Then got front loader attacher, quickie, Hauer, or nothing. And you got main colour, red or orange. I mean, look at that. It's a Steyr foresting tractor. Oh, very nice. Also got 3 maps as well. So we've got North March by Alice Schwazig Holstein, 194.22 megabyte on the download. Also got Bukonuk by Narcotic 007, 798.54 megabyte on the download. This is a map based loosely on the area of rural southeast Cornwall in the UK. Our last map is Nameless by Holden HB Modding and Farmer MV, 227.47 megabyte on the download. It says a fictional map that offers each player something to do. Got a few updates as well. So we've got Carpathian Countryside by Mr. Hector, and it says some of the updates may need a new save. We've got Eastern North Carolina, USA by MacTrucker921. No mention of a new save on that one. Got the Z-Tour Major 80 by Puzzcap. Got the John Deere 7030 Premium Series by DB Modding. Got the John Deere 6M by Agrotono. Got the 53-foot drop deck trailer auto load bales by MacTrucker921. And we've got the slatted cowshed by Sully. So that's your mods done for you. Why not hit that join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.